No, Herbert.
Edna, who's going to face her in the morning?
You, Herbert.
Why should I? After all, she's your mother.
She'll be your mother too tomorrow night, Herbert.
That's right.
Hello. This is Saul Hodgkin up at station. I got 8 passengers here. Yes, they missed the Truro connection. I know, but what am I going to do with them? They want you to send a bus for them. Yes, but... hello.
Well, what's the verdict? Do we get a bus?
I said it wouldn't be no good. But I'll tell you what. If you would all walk across the foul village, maybe they'd put you up at the pub.
Splendid, eh? I always say there are worse places than pubs, eh? Why didn't you tell us that before?
It's all right, people. I fixed everything. There's no bus, but if we walk down to Foul Village, they'll wine us and dine us and put us to bed.
Oh, good. Oh, lovely. It's worth a dash through the rain for a night's rest.
Just a minute. How far is this village?
Oh, it's about, I don't know. How far is it?
Oh, if you go across the fields, it's only 4 short miles.
4 short what?
4 miles in this.
I wouldn't dream of it. Holly in the middle of a mount?
Surely there's some place nearer than Foul Village.
That'd be the only place within 10 miles of here.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? Come on, give me a hand with it.
I forgot all about my tisket-a-tasket. I do hope my trousseau's not ruined.
Now, don't do that. You'll have puddles all over the floor.
Well, I'm soaking wet. I've got to change.
There's another thing you can't do. You can't change your...
Well, that's a funny thing. The guard said we must all change your...
Oh, go and change at the ticket office.
All right. Come on, you basket.
Don't leave me alone.
No peeping.
Well, we've got to stay here all night, so we might as well make ourselves comfortable. Thank you.
Don't you like that fire?
Now, listen, my good man. You've said your piece, so jump on your bicycle and pedal off.
I got my orders and I got to obey them. You can't stay here.
And who's going to stop us?
I be.
What are you going to do? Throw us out?
Well, I suppose I'll have to.
In that case, you can start on me.
And me.
Now, don't you lay your hands on me.
Gentlemen.
I do wish you'd hush. Holly wants to go to bed.
We are staying here whether you like it or not. Understand?
I can't leave the station with you people here.
Then you'll have to stay here with us.
No, that I won't.
Why, what's the matter with it, apart from everything?
Anyone would think from the way you're going on, the place was haunted.
It is haunted.
Oh, my God. Herbert.
My next, Napoleon.
Haunted? What are you trying to do? Scare us out of here?
It's beyond it, all right. You won't find any in these parts that would stay here. Especially tonight.
Well, as we've decided to stay the night, you'd better let us know what to expect.
There's no story for ladies, yours.
Well, after that, we've got to hear it.
Yeah, come on, spill it. We want something to entertain us.
Entertain you? Powers above.
Oh, come on. Do tell us.
Very well. I warned you. There ain't no pretty story. Maybe when you've heard it, you'll change your mind about staying.
Will you keep that confounded bird quiet?
It was the time of the Diamond Jubilee. 43 years ago this very night. In them days, the station master here was a man by the name of Ted Holmes. You was asking about the old line that runs on the other side.
You mean the one that don't go nowhere?
Aye, but in them days the trains used to run on it, through yonder short tunnel down to the old port. The other side of the tunnel, the line bridges the river. If you swing bridge, worked by a lever wheel out there on the platform. This was the bridge. In '97, it was always left open for the clay boats to go out on the tide, and they closed it when the trains went across. But no train ever runs over that bridge now, and it ain't been closed for 43 years. On the day I be telling you about, a party of St. Blanche folk went to a bean feast up at Truro, and they chartered a special to take 'em home late that night. Ben Isaacs was the driver of that special. But Ted Holmes was kept on late duty here to close the bridge. He was a sick man, but no one knew it at the time. When they phoned through here from Truro, wanting Ted to close it as the special was starting off, Ted answers as he'll go and shut the bridge that moment. But them were the last words he was ever heard to speak.
Well, what happened?
It was striking 11 o'clock when he lit his lamp and went out on the platform. He reached the bridge wheel, and as he tried to turn it, then the illness come on him. Poor chap, something must have told him it was all up with him. But he gathered up his strength and struggled back towards the waiting room. His one thought was to get to that phone and stop the train from coming. But he never reached it. He falls down there, dead, with his lamp still burning in his hand. The special was dead on time. The signals were with it, and it were coming along fast with the bridge wide open and Ted Holmes lying there dead. It did seem as though when he were just above the station something warned Ben Isaacs of danger, for he claps on his brakes and the train went a-tearing through the station here with all the brakes on and the whistle screaming. It were no use. The train goes a-thundering through the tunnel, straight through the open bridge and into the river. Crash!
Horrible.
Oh, Herbert.
I wonder it weren't no pretty story you was making me tell.
Yes, but where does the haunting come in?
Some nights the signal bell rings and a train comes screaming and a-tearing through the station with its whistle blowing.
Probably a goods train.
I tell you, there weren't no trains run on these metals from 10 at night till 7 in the morning. Besides, whatever it is, it never starts from Truro, and it never runs into St. Blan's. If it be a natural thing, where do it come from? Where do it go?
Have you ever seen it?
I shouldn't be here if I had. They do say, as to look on the ghost train, do mean death. You can stop here if you like, but not me. I got a wife and children looking to me.
Do you mean you're afraid?
Afraid? I am afraid. I bearn't ashamed to own it.
Well, we're not.
Very well. Seeing you've made up your mind to it. But if he do hear a train, for God's sake, don't he go running out to look at it? Good night to you all.
Good night, old boy. Thanks for the bedtime story. Cheerful bloke.
Oh, I'm glad he's gone. My hands have all come out in a perspiration.
Ghost train. Never heard such nonsense in all my life.
That railway accident did take place, you know.
Yes, possibly. But all that nonsense about the sight of the train having killed people. Surely as a medical man you don't believe that.
Of course he doesn't.
Young lady, I expect you think I'm just an old-fashioned GP. Nowadays, if these specialists don't understand something, they chatter about inhibitions and split personalities. I prefer the immortal William. There are more things in heaven and earth. He knew a thing or two, eh?
You don't think there's anything in what he said, do you, Herbert?
Of course not.
All change, come along, please. Any more for Dewsbury, Wednesbury, Thursbury, or Freybury? Who'll have a ticket for the ghost train? Guaranteed haunted in every bogie. Woo! Will you shut up? Shut up. Very good, sir. Pipe, please. This be a natural thing. Where do we come from? Where do we go?
To think we've got to put up with that little squirt for the next 8 hours.
An alarming thought, eh?
Do you play chess by any chance, Doctor?
Chess? Yes, I have played. I'm afraid I'm a bit rusty now, though.
Well, it's hardly my game, of course, but it helps to pass the time away.
Yes.
I have a set here.
Splendid.